Hello, hello, hello. I am sort of on time. All right. This is Vivian again, and we are still reviewing the book Year of Positive Thinking by Cyndie Spiegel. Um, and I won't hold the book up because there's a light and you can barely see. Or I might hold the book up, but you can't really see it because there's a light behind me. So, and I'm in a hotel room, so it's kind of dark. You know, they don't have overhead lighting in the hotel room. But anyway, we won't focus on that. All right. So last night we talked about apologies and asking for forgiveness are not the same. Mainly because you can apologize for something and not mean it, right? Uh, just because you apologize doesn't mean you're asking for forgiveness to repair that relationship, whatever that relationship happens to be. So, the moral of that story is if you do something to someone and you really, really want to repair the relationship versus just saying, I'm sorry, ask for their forgiveness. And if they are not ready to forgive you at that time, just wait. It'll come around, especially if they are also willing to repair that relationship. Now, we will go on to the next thing. So today is January the 30th. And I really like this quote. It's by Ralph Waldo Emerson. And the title is Be Done Each Day. So here goes. Finish each day and be done with it. You have done what you could. Some blunders and absurdities no doubt crept in. Forget them as soon as you can. Tomorrow is a new day. You shall begin it serenely and with too high a spirit to be encumbered by your own old nonsense. Pretty much what it's saying is live today. Forget about what happened yesterday. Okay, you made a mistake. It's over. Get over it. Um, Live today, live gloriously in your present, right? So the past is the past. And I think I posted something on my fan page about, not judging someone on what happened in their past. That's their past. Everybody can change. Everybody. Sometimes we get caught up in this myth that people can't change. Everybody can. It just maybe somebody's not willing to, but everybody can change. So if they do, give them a chance. Don't say, well, you used to do this and you used to do that. Okay, the operative word there is used to. What they're doing today is what you want to focus on. For instance, I used to be afraid to approach people because I didn't think I was going to be accepted. Today, not so much. If I approach you and you don't accept me, oh well, your loss, right? So think of it that way. If you have changed yourself, think of your journey through life. Every little step you've changed over the years. Some of the mistakes that you've made in the past, you've not made those mistakes again. Or you have evolved and you've become a bigger person or a better person because of your life experiences, whatever those happen to be. So when you're talking about somebody else, and maybe they used to be a really horrible person, but now they're claiming to be a better person, give them a chance. If they prove to be the same old person, then okay. But don't judge them by what they did in their past because that's all you see or that's all you've seen. let them change. Let them try to be a better person, because everybody can. Maybe everybody is not going to because they don't want to, but everybody can change. As long as you're above ground. Remember my mother said, as long as you're above ground, you can change. You can learn. Every day above ground is a learning experience. Every day above ground gives you an opportunity to do something else. So you're never too old. You're never too set in your ways. Some people say, well, that's just me. I am going to be like this for the rest of my life. Well, maybe not. Maybe something will happen where you will change. Something about you will change because of an experience. You know, some people have near-death experiences. And when that happens, all of a sudden they see life differently. And they go in and they says, you know what, I need to change some things because life is not promised to me. So I'm going to live my life in a more positive manner, or I'm going to be a better person. I'm going to treat people better or whatever. But they could have been had some horrible habits before, but now they're making that better. In the spiritual world, people were drug addicts, or they were out on the street or whatever, and all of a sudden they're ministers now. Well, you can't say that. You can't hold what they did before against them, because now they have made a drastic change in their life. So think about that whenever you start judging people for what they used to do. I know I heard somebody say, I talked about Steve Harvey before, and some of the quotes that he's made that I really like. And somebody said, well, he can't say that because he's been married 3 times and he didn't take care of his kids before and blah, 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 blah. I said, well, what does that got to do with what he's doing today? What does that have to do with what the man is doing today? Today, he's living a different life. So give him a chance. Let's give everybody a chance. Because whenever I meet new people, I don't listen to other people's opinion of them. I form my own based off of the relationship I have with that person versus the relationship somebody else has with that person. So I suggest, and you can do whatever you want, but I suggest that that's what you do. Give everybody a chance based on their relationship with you, not their relationship with other people or what other people's opinion of them is. Because I've had friends who didn't like each other, but they both liked me and I liked them, but we all 3 couldn't be together because they didn't like each other. And that was okay. But if I had listened to the one friend about the other one, me and the other friend wouldn't have been friends, right? So, that happens in life. Everybody's not the same, and everybody doesn't mesh. But doesn't mean they're bad people. It's just that you don't have the same ideas, or you don't like something they've done, not necessarily the person, but something they've done or something that they're doing that you don't want to be around. Like now I'm trying to distance myself from negative people because I don't want that in my life. Doesn't mean I don't like the person. It just means I need a different atmosphere. So I'm not judging them or anything like that, but if you hear negativity coming from somebody a lot and you don't want that in your life, you can tell them, say, look, I don't want to participate in that type of conversation. And if they say, well, what do you mean? I'm going to keep talking like this. Okay, well, I love you, but we are going to have to part ways. because I don't really want that in my life. You don't have to be nasty about it or anything like that. You just have to make sure that they know that you love them, but you need to distance yourself from them. And so you're still giving them the opportunity, you still like them, you still are family or friend or whatever, but you're distancing yourself for you, not necessarily because of something they did or whatever. So give people a chance. That's all I'm saying to you. And let yesterday be yesterday in your life. If you've done something that you're ashamed of, or that you think somebody else might think is bad, don't worry about what other people think too. Remember, we talked about that. But if you're ashamed of something you did before, forgive yourself. It's okay, because you're the main person, right? You have to forgive you before you can expect anybody else to do that. Forgive yourself and let it go. It was yesterday. Today's a new day, and it's glorious. So that's my take on it. You tell me yours. Give me some comments, some likes and shares, and I will talk to you later. I wish you peace, wish you love. Love you guys. Bye-bye.